Now that is some nice looking landscaping. Don't you guys think? Look at all these trees. Amazing. I think Cal did a fantastic job around here. Super happy. So I'm gonna have to get a quote from him, I guess. And yeah, then I'll pay him. And job done. Nice. And that's the coffee shop restocked again. Let's see how long it lasts this time. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Atlantia. So I'm just gonna quickly check my shops while I'm here. 3 diamond stacks. Well, almost 3. I would say that's a pretty good week. Don't you think? Just one thing though, with all the landscaping that's been going on in the shopping district lately, and also some more here and all that, we got a little bit of a thing going on at the shop, the greenhouse, right? We're kind of running low on most of our well, we're pretty much empty on most of our leaves, and moss blocks has been selling pretty well too. So I think today I might want to try and set up a moss farm, and then we need to come and restock some of this stuff because yeah, we can't have empty shops because that way you don't make any diamonds. I think Cal bought most of the stuff from my shop, so it might level out. I still need to find out how much this landscaping is going to cost, but I think he spent about as much as it's going to cost, so that's great. Capitalism. Well, no one's reached out about the copper shop port yet, but I think I might know why I'm running low on leaves. Seems like Tink is up to something that requires a lot of leaves. Is she building a tree? Alright, so I called ahead and got Jeffrey over here. Hi, Jeffrey.
Hello, sir.
You did it, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Thanks, buddy. Right, he's dug out a hole here for us. We're going to be putting the moss farm in here. And then once that's done, then we can have it running for a while we go and collect some leaves up there. And then we can go restock the shops fully. Awesome. A quick little time lapse. So the farm's been running for a while. I've collected all of the leaves that I need to go and restock the shop with. That's great. This thing has been filling up to the brim. So we got lots of moss, carpet, azaleas, all of that jazz. This is a modified design of one that Ilmango did. His just had like this on that side with the stone generator on this side as well. And he was bone mealing. He was composting everything for bone meal and then sending it back up. So what I've gone and done, let me just get up here and see if I can show you guys. Cool. So what I've done is that I reroute all the items back up here, and then some will get picked up by this to get composted. So it is self-sustaining as you would want for something like this. And then, yeah, the rest of the items just get sorted into the sorting system. And it's a pretty nice and neat system, really. So there's 2 stone generators down here, right? And they push the stone through. That gets bone meal, turning everything into either moss or all the goodies that come with it. And yeah, that's how we're farming everything. And I'm super happy that I now no longer have to do this manually. So I'm going to take all of this and I'm going to go stock up my shop, but I'm not going to show you guys that because you've seen it a bunch of times. Then we're going to come back because I actually have something that I want to build there that I think is going to be really cool. So I'll see you guys in a minute up there. All right, and the shops are stocked. So that's one less thing to worry about. Now, you guys remember in the last episode, I said that I wanted to maybe get around to actually building a library in this big tower here. Well, I've had kind of an idea of what I want to do with it. It's less a library and more an archive. So, let's just get into a time lapse and see what happens. To the archives. Right, well, we've strayed a little away from the library idea that I had in the last episode, but let me quickly show you guys what I've done. Right, so we have a gallery area up here with a nice little landing. I need more art, right? There needs to be more map art on the server. Please, anyone, make some map art. Come on, fill up these walls. But yeah, there's gonna be a map art section up here. It's a museum, guys. It's a museum. Nice little staircase and spiral, very good. Very nice looking. Love the glass and the end rods spiraling around it too. Then over here we have a little display for epic YouTuber moments from the time that Rex and T2 and Captain Jack have all been on the server, all that sort of stuff. My collection of hermit heads, which I haven't shown much in this series because, they're an inspiration, but they're in the background, right? If I do, however, ever get to collab with one of them, then I'll maybe move it over to here and do like a little hermits I've collabed with, or just add it to the epic YouTuber moments section, right? But they're an inspiration, so they deserve to be here. Then we have a display here for the election, with all the election paraphernalia. Let's see, what else do we have? We have Wellington's Day 2021, all the stuff that I got for Valentine's Day. We got some junk mail, all the random bits and bobs that I got in the mail over time. Participation trophies for the competitions that I was in that I did not actually win. High value possessions, because those need to be there. Dragon fight and first end city raided and stuff like that. We have the Halloween event stuff. That's the one that I picked and that I got, but I added all the other ones because I helped you first quite a bit with this event, and I figured I could display them rightfully so here. Then we have the Christmas event, which I still have kind of a little bit of PTSD about, with it being so close and me losing by like 1 point. But it's here. All the stuff that I could find lying around that are pertaining to the Christmas event. So I got all of that there. Then we got a gigantic Atlantia logo from the days when Atlantia was just another company on a previous server that a lot of us used to play on. So that's just an ode to the Atlantians, and they'll know what that's about. And then all the heads from all the Atlantians that I could find. I do not have all of them, but these are the ones that I have, including Unibrow Knight, which I just happened to dig up from under the ground the other day in a live stream. Very weird. Very weird. But yeah, that's that. Then let's see. Let me show you this one first. We got the early days of Cave Pool with the Uga Shiny and the Uga Miny. For those of you who have watched for a while, you would know what that is with my first set of armor. And then we have the epic saga of Chuck Boris, right? Because him and I have been through quite a bit on this server, prank-wise and just shenanigan-wise. So he deserved quite a bit of a display here, including Pedero and Huesito from the day that Chuck and Jojo thought that it would be a good idea to try and ride their horses down my honeyvator from the portal upstairs. And this is what's left of the two horses. Huh. So yeah, that's that. There's still quite a lot of empty space, and it will get filled up over the course of time because there's still plenty to do here on Atlantia. And eventually I might even like hang things from the ceiling, you know, like what you get at regular museums with dinosaurs or whale skeletons and stuff hanging from the ceiling. I'm still thinking about what I want to do with that. But yeah, it's going to be a work in progress for a long time, just like the one in the government district. Then here we do actually have some librarians, right? So a few guys that have some interesting trades that might be of use to me. I said the other day that I needed channeling, which I actually didn't need because I already had a channeling trident. But now I have a few that have some decent books that I could use. And I also have the unbreaking guy in the magic shop down there. So I might add a few more of these simple pods with some librarians just around here as like archivists, right? So they're all archivists. They work in the archive. And as you can see, none of them have any discounts because Susan went and did all of the converting, so I don't have any. So she's just gonna have to deal with the archivist droids from now on. I'm not gonna deal with them. And then finally we have this gigantic gyro here, which will be handy in the future, but for now, let's just leave it be. Okay? It looks cool though. It does. It looks cool. But I think maybe it's time we go to the lab and see what else we need to do. But before we do that, we haven't actually updated this board in quite a while, and we've been building a few farms, right? So let's just put up, I think those two can go there. So we got a moss farm. I don't have mini blocks for them yet, so we're just gonna put that up there. Moss farm, leaf farm, and also I'm gonna leave the drown farm there because I actually do want to still do a trident farm at some point, but we'll put the copper farm there, and then that one and that one. Yeah, we've been doing a few farms. Just keep track of what we're doing. Yeah, those two, and yes, those two. Fantastic. That actually reminds me of something else. We were talking about Chuck earlier, and he is getting ready to build a new base, and I thought it would be nice to maybe take him some sand, because his new base is going to be a city, and cities require lots of concrete and glass, and we might as well give him some. Right, and here we are at where Chuck's base is going to be. This used to be Saya's map area, but I think he's tearing that down. It's a gigantic island, right? It might not look like an island, but it is an island, and he's actually planning on building a city here. So I'm proud of him for taking on a project like this, and I wish that he would finally, finish a base. So I'm gonna give him a hand and give him some sand. And he can keep the box because it's not a problem, and I'll show you guys why. And this right here is why him taking that shulker box from me is not a problem, right? It's a Shulker Farm. Our wonderful master of trade, Saya, has made us a nice little Shulker Farm. And actually, before we go see the overworld side of this, I just want to see... yeah, there's a decent amount. there's a decent amount of shulkers in there. Yeah, she's done the Ilmango design, the one that he brought out recently, and I will leave a link to that. I am just completely stuck in here, aren't I? Right, so yeah, there's the farm. We now have a Shulker Farm on the server. This is the spawn chunks. So even though it has a chunk loader, it's still not loading any extra chunks in the overworld, but it is loading the ones in the nether. So now we have a Shulker Farm, and there is no more need for shulkers or being stingy with shulkers anywhere on the server. And while we're in the neighborhood, I might as well just show you guys this as well. We're now selling spore blossoms. This is the government district side of the market, right? So all of these spore blossoms that we are selling It's 1 diamond block each. Because they are rare, we actually did have to spawn them in manually as an admin. So this is all these funds are going to be going to the treasury, and we're going to be able to use that for community funds to get stuff done, right? So I wanted to show you guys that, and you know what? While we're here, we might as well take a cheeky little look if the copper shop has done anything else. I had a feeling it did. Damn, son. Oh, I thought it was just the one. Oh, no. Oh, I gotta go. Oh, man, I gotta go AFK stuff again? Are you kidding me? Am I seriously gonna check my shops twice in one episode? This is ridiculous. How's the leaves doing? Please tell me they didn't sell out. They sold out. Oh no, they sold out. I am not refilling. I'm not refilling these right now. Oh man, I was not expecting that. That's twice in an episode now. That's more diamonds than we made at the start of the episode. Oh, come on. Oh no, not the flowering azaleas. No. No. Oh, my shops are too good now. What am I supposed... Oh, the moss too? Oh, well, the moss at least is not that hard to... Oh, man. That's 4 stacks of diamonds. That's insane. Yep, this one's I just restocked as well. Oh, no. You know what? I'll be right back. I really do apologize for checking my shops twice in an episode, but dudes, people, 4 diamond stacks and 16. 4 stacks and 16. That's twice. That's now, what was that? 7 stacks of diamonds, more than 7 stacks of diamonds in one episode. That's more diamonds than my shops have made ever. All right, well, we gotta go back to the base now. It's time to go do some actual work at the lab. I can't just keep checking shops all day. That's just ridiculous, right? All right. Final distraction, I promise. I was on my way back to my base, and I thought to myself, you know what? I really don't want to restock those leaves. And I figured, you know what? With all these extra diamonds that I have, I might as well try and help Tink out. So, leave a shulker of leaves. Get it? And take a diamond block. So, yeah, that's a little bit of incentive. The sign over there says the same thing, basically, but I think when people see diamond blocks, they actually might, you know, jump into action. So, this is going to be for Tink. It just means that I don't have to collect the leaves and then have her come and buy all the leaves out. Anyway, so it's the same thing, really, right? Okay, back to the base! Whee! Alright, we're gonna add another distraction to the list. I couldn't resist. I got myself one of those spore blossoms, and I came and put it in up and over in there, right? I don't think you can see it. It's up in there. And now it kind of just looks like there's slime particles just floating in the air here at Slime Farm. I quite like that. I genuinely thought that particle effect was going to be mostly for fantasy builds and stuff like that, but you know what? It works. So, another distraction out of the way. Let's head back to the base. Is it obvious yet that I don't really want to do any lab work today? I don't know why, but I got a strange feeling something bad is coming. Don't ask me why. Alright, well, let's get to work and see what... Right when I wanted to start work. That's great. I said that something bad was gonna happen. Ah, there we go.
What the...
Night?
Derpol?
Why are you... Where's Auntie? Why are you in the tube?
What? Who's Auntie?
Best that you don't know.
I mean, why am I in a tube?
I don't know. Why are you in a tube?
I don't know. I was at my base grabbing some supplies, and next thing I know, I'm here.
You've been gone for months. That must have been months ago.
What do you mean months?
I mean months. You've been gone for months, dude.
I was just at my base. I was just gathering some supplies, and then next thing I know, I'm here.
Nope. Nope. Definitely not.
Have you been doing experiments again?
No?
All right, I'll believe you for now.
I'm more concerned about the fact that Auntie's gone.
You still haven't explained who's Auntie.
He's a guy that came by. It's kind of like the evil version of me, and he came and kidnapped Susan, and then I went to rescue her and kind of blew him up with a laser, so the head was the only thing that was left. So figured I'd keep that, which now thinking about it might have been a bad idea. And now I'm a little bit concerned that he's gonna come back and try and murder me. So I might go and make like a grab bag so that if I need to make a steady, like a speedy exit, I have some supplies. Yeah. I'm freaking out a little. I don't know what to do.
Well, okay, so first question. Why do you have people in tubes anyway?
He was a bad guy, okay? He stole Susan. He got what he deserved.
I mean, sure, but didn't you also say you're not going to do any more experiments?
I said I wasn't going to do any more experiments on the diamond. I never said anything about other experiments.
All right. Well, yeah, I mean, with that, I guess if I've been gone for months, I've got a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, you probably do. Especially your vice governor duties. You might want to start looking into that. I've been having to run this whole thing myself the whole time.
Well, all right.
I knew hiring you was a mistake.
Hey, none of it was my fault. I literally, if I was gone for a few months, I mean, I was here. I was planning on doing vice governor stuff. To me, it feels like no time has passed.
Yeah, it sounds like more of your weirdness. Well, it's good to have you back. Go find out what's going on. Catch up and get to work.
All right. Yeah, I got a lot to catch up on, see what all there is. So, yeah.
All right. Well, as per usual with Night Around, that was weird. I think I'm gonna call this episode here. I'm going to go pack myself a grab bag just for some emergency supplies because there's a few things that Auntie really should not get his hands on in this lab. And yeah, if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic day and see ya. Bye. Tissue samples, that definitely needs to come with me. And definitely that brain.